In the heart of Europe, there is a modern country where people can live freely. It has developed roads and stunning architecture. Many people recognize this country through its famous city Vienna, and some might even confuse its name with Australia. Yes, we are talking about Austria, undoubtedly, one of the most prominent countries in Europe. Austria is a landlocked country, which means it doesn't have a coastline. It shares borders with several nations to the north. It borders the Czech Republic. While Slovakia and Hungary are to the east, the Schengen Agreement allows for easy border crossings within the Schengen area. To the south, Austria borders Slovenia and Italy, and to the west, it shares borders with Switzerland, Liechtenstein, and Germany. This means that Austrian residents can easily travel to neighboring countries for a quick weekend getaway. Vienna, the capital of Austria, is elegantly divided by a significant river. Much like many other capitals, the central activities and bustling life of the city are mainly located on the western side of the river. This side is home to the major international airport and numerous renowned tourist attractions. It pulsates with cultural, historical, and social activities, making it the heart of Vienna's allure, from majestic palaces to bustling markets. This area encapsulates the essence of the city's rich heritage and modern vibrancy. Vienna has a population that is quite manageable for a capital city of around 2 million people, including both registered and unregistered residents. This is almost a quarter of the total population of Austria, which stands at 9 million. The country covers an area of about 84,000 square kilometers and is home to other well-known cities such as Graz and Salzburg. Despite having only a few major cities, Austria effectively utilizes its land, with the Alps covering 62% of the country, given its population size. Austria has ample land available for urban development. If you're a football fan, you've probably heard of teams like Sturm Graz, Rapid Vienne, Austria, Wien, and Salzburg. These teams represent their respective cities in the country. Speaking of Vienna, it's worth noting that in 2024, several research firms ranked it as the most livable city in the world. Even when it's not in first place, Vienna consistently ranks in the top 5 most livable cities globally. Every year, in fact, in 2018, Vienna was also named the best and most livable city in the world. Vienna often vies with Zurich for this title, therefore both Austrians and those who move to Austria for a better life should consider themselves fortunate. Both Zurich in Switzerland and Vienna in Austria make Europe proud. In this regard, we will of course discuss the beauty and atmosphere of Vienna, but it's also important to note that despite Austria's small size, it has one of the most ancient and rich histories. The name Austria is believed to have first appeared in 996 and is derived from the German word Ostari, which means eastern country. The Germans actually named their country Erich, which translates to Austria in English. The name Austria is essentially a Latinized version of the country's original name. In the following centuries, the Austrian Hohenzollern dynasty emerged and brought Austria fame and popularity. The Habsburgs rose to prominence and became one of the greatest states of the 15th century, engaging in decades-long struggles with another great empire. The Ottoman Empire, after the Habsburg reign, the Austrian Empire, and the Austro-Hungarian Empire continued to wield significant influence over world history. However, World War I dramatically altered the political landscape, marking the end of the Age of Empires. Currently, most former imperial states, including Austria, have transformed into republics and democracies, reflecting a profound shift from their imperial past. Today, Austria is currently one of the world's most prosperous countries, with a high per capita income. It is consistently ranked among the top 20 richest countries, according to Forbes in 2024. Austria ranks 19th on the list of the richest countries with an annual per capita income of about $69,500. Austria also plays a significant role in production and branding, hosting famous global brands such as Red Bull Spa supermarkets and Swarovski jewelry if you visit Austria. Especially, Vienna, be aware that supermarkets are not open after 6 p.m. on Saturdays and are completely closed on Sundays. Therefore, if you are planning a short weekend visit, make sure to take care of your grocery needs in advance. In Austria, the official language is German. A significant portion of the population also speaks Bavarian. German, Slovenian, and Hungarian are widely spoken, and about 2% of the population are Turks, while another 2% are Serbs and Bosniaks. These minority communities generally speak their native languages. Statistics show that 82% of Austria's population is Austrian and has adopted German. When you walk around, you'll notice that most of the signs in the cities are written in German. Reflecting the widespread use of the language, Austrians have always been strong supporters of the Church and Christianity throughout their history. In this regard, Austrians are predominantly devout Catholics. According to sources, 55% of the country's population identifies as Christian and Catholic, with another 5% considering themselves Protestant. A quarter of the population identifies as non-religious. While Muslims make up about 8%, the remaining portion includes Jews and adherents of other religions, notably atheists and non-believers, are estimated to be over 25% of the population, a figure similar to their northern neighbors. The Czech Republic, Austria, has a significant number of non-believers, particularly among the 18 to 50 age group. Vienna, the capital city, welcomes you with a serene and organized atmosphere when you shift your focus from general country information to everyday life. People can be seen cycling to their destinations. Cars drive through the city's clean streets without honking, and pedestrians traverse the area peacefully in Vienna. It's rare to find litter on the ground, as residents conscientiously dispose of their trash in designated bins. Glass bottles are placed in bins with green lids, while paper and plastic waste are deposited in bins with yellow lids. Vienna features numerous architecturally significant buildings, each displaying a unique blend of historical and aesthetic value. Most of these structures are meticulously constructed in pristine white and various elegant shades, reflecting a timeless charm. These centuries-old buildings stand as perfectly and magnificently as if they were crafted only yesterday, their grandeur undiminished by the passage of time. As you stroll through the enchanting streets of Vienna, you'll encounter photogenic buildings at every turn, each one a testament to the city's rich architectural heritage. For instance, in the busy city center on Ring Street stands the Austrian Parliament building. It is considered to be one of the most beautiful parliamentary buildings in the world. Due to its magnificent architecture, this impressive building was meticulously constructed by a renowned Danish architect between 1873 and 1883 over a period of 10 years. Sadly, the building suffered significant damage during World War II. However, the resilient Austrians diligently restored it without altering the original design, and it was proudly reopened to the public in 1956. You can take photos in front of the building if you wish to. Right next to it, you'll find another magnificent structure, the Vienna City Hall. You'll always see the Austrian flag waving atop. These important buildings and architecture. The Austrian flag consists of red and white horizontal stripes. Some say it is the oldest flag still in use today, with its origins dating back to the 12th century, according to legend. This flag represents the blood-red color covering the Austrian duke's coat during a siege, with the white part symbolizing the untouched section in the middle. If you start feeling tired while admiring the architecture in Vienna's Ring area, You can take a break in one of the festival areas set up in the city's corners. Similar to these individuals, you can unwind and enjoy a drink or a snack. As you sit and observe the surroundings, you might suddenly see horse-drawn carriages and fireworks in the traffic. It's important to note that carriage RSES are particularly famous in Vienna. Carriage drivers pick up their customers at the city's most touristic spots and take them on a horseback tour of the city. They don't just take them around, but also provide verbal descriptions of the places they visit. This tradition dates back to the 17th century in Central European cities like the Czech Republic and Austria. It has become a cultural symbol in these societies, adding a touch of nostalgia to contemporary Austria and supporting those who earn their livelihood from tourism. Although most carriage drivers are men, you can occasionally see female drivers on the roads. Unfortunately, it is the horses that bear the brunt of this tradition. Vienna's roads are designed to be highly functional for their intended purposes. For instance, most main streets have separate paths for bicycles and pedestrians walking on the bike, and electric scooter lanes can be dangerous, as cyclists zoom past swiftly, potentially endangering both pedestrians and cyclists. The residents of Vienna take great pride in the cleanliness of their city and even discourage the disposal of cigarette butts on the ground. Specifically for this purpose, you'll often find orange and gray plastic containers by the bike lanes for cigarette butt disposal. Vienna boasts a very high level of safety, with police patrols stationed at key locations throughout the city. These patrols generally do not interfere with the public unless there is an abnormal situation, ensuring that residents and visitors can move around safely. Additionally, Vienna provides automated services in public spaces for added convenience. One such amenity is the presence of weight measuring devices located near bus stops. These devices allow people to easily check their body weight and receive up-to-date information. Another essential service provided for the public's benefit is the free drinking water stations. These stations are ingeniously cooled by solar energy. You can fill your bottles with ice-cold water at these stations, enjoying the convenience, as if you were purchasing it from a store. Interestingly, the taste of this water is often superior to that of the bottled water sold in stores, providing an unexpected delight for the taste buds. Considering that Vienna uses the euro and ranks as one of the most expensive cities in Europe, taking advantage of these free cold water stations instead of buying water can result in significant savings, especially on weekends when most supermarkets are closed. You might end up paying more than necessary if you buy water from kiosks operated by Turks and South Asians in metro stations. They usually sell half-lit bottles for about 150 euros, which can add up quickly. Therefore, when you're exploring the city, it's a good idea to look for free cold water stations in tourist-heavy areas to satisfy your thirst without incurring extra expenses. Additionally, Vienna offers a feature that is commonly seen in Arab countries: public water spray cooling points, despite Vienna's milder climate compared to Arabia. These cooling points are available for public use. If you're feeling overheated, you can stand under these water sprays to cool off, making it a great service for hot summer days. One of the top destinations in Austria for many people is Halle, a UNESCO heritage village that has gained international attention. The Tourism Board of China even built a life-size replica of the village in Henan province. Halle has become popular in East Asia, especially after it was featured in the Korean drama Spring Waltz. And it's not hard to see why it was selected to fulfill such a role. The whole town looks like something out of a fairy tale. Halle is the shiniest jewel in the Salzkammergut region. As the oldest village in Austria, it is renowned for its natural beauty and ancient salt mining industry that dates back 3 millennia. When visiting, you can explore the surrounding mountains and their historical salt mining sites through a cable car that leads to a panoramic viewing platform offering stunning views of the Salzkut alpine landscape, while Halat is undeniably beautiful and picturesque. There are a few aspects to consider when visiting. The village has become a popular tourist destination, leading to large crowds, especially during peak travel seasons. This can take away from the peaceful, serene atmosphere many people expect. The increased number of tourists has also put a strain on the local infrastructure and environment, raising concerns about the long-term sustainability of tourism in the area. Despite these challenges, many people still find Halat worth visiting for its beauty and charm. This brings us to the end of the video. I will be very glad if you click the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Goodbye.